I put the pillow away and I actually just went like, boom.
See, you know what I would like to watch is an episode where Robbie just fights a couch. It's just Couch v. Robbie. I mean,
how do I know if I win against an inanimate, like, not living object?
That's a good question. It would, I don't know. If you rip enough of the
The
big
whole thing
couch
is
pillows,
just completely apart.
Yeah, you just jump in, like tear it up or something like that.
On a couch fighting sports.
Yes. There you go.
That doesn't make any sense. But anyway.
Or just on a couch fighting.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, I'm Robbie. This is Kyle. Kyle, how are you, buddy?
Doing great. How about you?
Doing great. Happy belated Thanksgiving. A week
Yay.
late. How was your holiday?
Good. It was just pretty relaxing. Ate a lot. Watched a lot of movies, so can't complain.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I watched some football, ate some food, and
Nice.
yeah. That was about it.
Sweet. Hey, there you go.
There you go.
Pretty chill. Same vibe.
Yeah, exactly. Nice and easy. But it's good to be back with another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. And tonight, we're just going to keep it simple tonight with another rousing edition of the Sue's Reviews and the Robbie's Football Recap.
Get ready for it.
Yeah.
No, sorry, just...
That was oddly aggressive.
It was very intense, yeah.
Yeah, very intense. But I guess I'll get us going just because my Robbie's Football Recap will probably be a little bit, not like short, but just kind of like short, sweet, and to the point, so to speak. So I will kick us off here, no pun intended. Let's see. Wellesley High wrapped up their season last Thursday. Speaking of Thanksgiving, they unfortunately fell to the Needham Rockets on Thanksgiving Day, 20-13. Over at Needham. So it was a very exciting game. And hey, listen, Needham's a really good team. They actually just played tonight in the state finals in the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, they lost to Severian Brothers, but still a really good Needham team. And Wellesley had a great year as well. They finished 8-4 overall, made it to the state semifinals.
Nice.
Before losing to Catholic Memorial, and then of course, unfortunately came up a little bit short on Thanksgiving, but their season has come to an end, and of course we congratulate them and wish the seniors all the best of luck in their future endeavors. BC, they had their final regular season game on Saturday. They defeated Pittsburgh in the regular season finale.
Cool.
At home. Very good win for them. So they finished their regular season 7-5. They will be heading now off to a bowl game, which will be, the bowl game will be announced this coming weekend.
Ooh, fun.
So stay tuned in a future Robbie's Football Recap episode for the results of that.
Yeah.
Patriots lost, unfortunately, I guess.
Wait, what? Sorry.
I know, stunning. Yeah, they lost. It's okay.
Not again.
Well, this one was actually like, I hate to say it because I don't want to add insult to injury here, but this was actually a very like heartbreaking loss. It was already been like of a heartbreaking season for the Patriots because they were actually winning by 7 points in the final minute, and they gave up a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to lose the game by a point.
Oh wow!
And they missed a field goal at the very end. So that was tough, but yeah, the Patriots lose again, and now they are on to, I think it's Miami. They're on a bye week this week, and so
I think they're gonna need the break.
Yeah, that's right. Miami was the week before, but no, they're on a bye week. So actually next week, there actually will not be a Robbie's Football Recap next week because all three teams. Well, actually, no, there will be because I'm my fantasy team. That's right. Never mind. There will be just a solo edition of Robbie's Fantasy Football Recap.
There you go.
Because all three of my favorite teams will either season's already over or will not be playing this coming week. So, which is what it is. But my fantasy team lost too. Lost by like 1 point, which was really a bummer. And yeah, unfortunately, I've dropped a couple games in a row, a couple weeks in a row in fantasy. So I'm looking to kind of rebound. Hopefully this week we shall see sort of get the ship back righted in a sense. But
Nice.
yeah, that's the Robbie's football recap for you. Always good, riveting, short, sweet, and to the point stuff. But
Cool. Not like mine. Mine's
but
not
yeah,
short.
now I've sort of made mine nice and quick to sort of set the scene for what promises to be an electric edition of the Sue's Reviews. Because Kyle, I know, has got some good stuff planned for you guys. So, Kyle, why don't you take it away with the Sue's Reviews? Let's not keep them waiting in suspense any longer.
I think you mean take it up and away, because that's right.
Oh.
I'm going to talk about Superman and Lois, which for those of you who have watched it, for those of you who have watched it, just aired its series finale.
Ooh.
Yes, that's what I said. Series finale.
Not
Just this
season,
past Monday.
but series.
Yeah, and a lot of people thought it was gonna. I mean, it was kind of up in the air. It was one of those shows that they weren't sure if it was gonna get renewed or not, with all the CW drama and this and that, and DC leadership and all that crazy behind the scenes stuff.
Oh,
But
boy.
regardless, long story short, we got 4 solid, good seasons of what I think is one of the best superhero shows I have ever seen. And yes, I am counting DC, Marvel, and whatever else is out there. Like, yeah, I really think it's that good. It's a series that if you guys haven't seen, even if you're not like honestly the biggest fan of Superman, which I am, I still think that you guys would find something to really like about it. It's a show that really, because I've even read a lot of comments online, and how people who, they had a hard time kind of connecting with a lot of the Superman shows and movies in the past, and even him as a comic book character, because he's a very powerful hero, but the way the show just kind of humanizes him is really just it's unreal. It's I think that this is probably the best version of Superman since Christopher Reeve played him back in the 70s and 80s. And he's played by Tyler Hoechlin, who is just, he started off as just, oh yeah, I'm going to be the Superman supporting character in the Supergirl series. And, then CW, they made a really bold move, and they were like, you know what? Let's give this guy his own show. And it really paid off, because let me tell you, it was just incredible, very riveting. Just, it did a great job at kind of mixing action, humor, very hopeful tone, but very mature storytelling at the same time. Like, they just did a really great job, just incredible writing, and just really, really compelling characters. Like, I really liked the whole ensemble for the show, because what the show does is it basically takes Superman and Lois, just like the and they just basically they kind of put them in like a family setting. So initially I was a little skeptical about that. I was thinking, okay, a Superman and Lois family show with their 2 sons who are like teenagers, and I was thinking, okay, this is gonna be too cheesy and everything. But no, they actually they gave it a lot of heart, and they just they made such a great they just gave them such a great dynamic, and the whole, every season they just keep family at the heart of it. And I know you're gonna say you're referencing Fast and Furious, right? Because that's always what Fast and Furious does with the whole family thing. But no, seriously, like the show just really, it really has a beating heart, and one that I haven't seen in like a superhero show in a while. And also it has just probably the best series finale of any show that I've seen in a long time. I mean, we've had so many disappointments with recently, like Game of Thrones, the past 5 years or so, and even some of the Netflix shows like Umbrella Academy, just and a lot of the CW Arrowverse shows too. That's kind of the superhero universe in which this is based off of. it's like a whole basically shared universe so that they do kind of like in the same vein as like Marvel, with their cinematic universe, but it's just a DC TV universe. So they have all these shows like Supergirl, Arrow, and everything. And I feel like most of those finales just haven't really been great, or they've just been unfinished. They haven't been able to finish the shows. But luckily with Superman Lois, they actually had an incredible, well-rounded story, great character arcs, and I can't praise the show enough. And I think honestly this last season here, which only had 10 episodes, by the way, CW only, in the past they had done like 13 to 15 episodes for the first 3 seasons, but with the 4th season they only had 10 episodes, and they used them to the full. Like they were able to tell such a great and fulfilling kind of end to the whole series. And I love the way Tyler Hoechlin plays Superman. He plays him with like a very kind of a realistic, hopeful. He has a little grit there. Like I don't know. I would say one of the most, if not the most relatable Superman I've seen on screen. And he puts so much like just. And I met Tyler Hoechlin, by the way. I'm gonna probably put a photo here somewhere. So he and I met. And the funny thing is, you meet this guy in real life, and he really is Superman. Like he acts just like him. I'm like, okay, so he's he is just as nice and awesome as Superman. No, I was. And Elizabeth Tulloch as Lois is just she is such a powerhouse, like, just as well. Like, the reason why they named Superman Lois is that they give Lois just as much like character and just like badass moments, and because she is a badass character, she's very well developed and she's always been one of my favorite characters in the Superman franchise. And with Elizabeth Tulloch and Tyler Hoechlin, they have great chemistry. The actors who play their sons, Jonathan and Jordan, also incredible. Like, just they add so much humanity to these roles, and they're just very relatable. Like you believe them as like real teenagers and everything. So. And then of course there's a whole bunch of great supporting cast. I won't spoil too much because there's some kind of surprise Superman characters that appear throughout the series, which is really great. But just the way they did this whole series, and especially with season 4, they really knocked it out of the park. If you guys haven't watched this, if you guys haven't watched this series yet, really do yourself a favor. Even if you're not big Superman fans, like I implore you, you guys gotta give it a try. And I'm telling you, there's gonna be moments in this series where you're gonna probably tear up. It gets emotional, but it gets real, and that's what I really like about it. So I really hope you guys give it a chance. If you're looking for something fun and emotional, and the action, by the way, the action, the special effects are some of the best I've seen in superhero TV in a while. I feel like a lot of times they cut corners, and especially with like the Disney Plus Marvel shows there, and a lot of the other CW. But when it comes to like in the later seasons, like when it comes to like the CGI and everything, but no, here they just like, you could tell they had a smaller budget than like the movie, than like a movie budget, whatever, but like they use it to its full advantage, and it looks amazing. So yeah, just you're gonna get like a great an amount of great action, great suspense, just fantastic storytelling, and just well-rounded characters. So if you're looking for a great superhero show to watch, go check it out. It is on Max. Sorry, I was gonna say HBO, but now it's just Max, whatever. So yeah, it's on Max. Check it out. Or if you want to be crazy like me, you can actually get them on Blu-rays as well, which I do have, and I will get season 4 on Blu-ray if that does come out. So, yeah. So there you go, Superman Lois. Check it out.
Cool. Well, thank you, Kyle, for that riveting review.
You're welcome, Pillow. Where did Robbie go though? I'm glad Pillow, who was here to. Oh. Wait, where did Pillow go? I'm so confused.
It's okay.
Wow. Robbie, I'm a little upset that, you just ran away when I was, like, talking about this review, and Pillow had to come in, and, he had to take your place. Like, can you believe this guy? Come on. You know what? I'm going to have to start making Pillow my co-host, I think, from now on, so. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. What was that? Okay. Yeah, Pillow says he's not interested. Sorry, buddy, you're stuck with me. And so are all of you, but anyway. But no, thank you, Kyle, in all seriousness, for that lovely review. Good stuff. Yeah, that's gonna wind down another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. Want to thank everybody, as always, for tuning in. And also, I forgot to say at the beginning, but want to thank our sponsors, Simon Organizing and Wes Woodson, for their continued support. Listen, as always, you can find us right here on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Instagram. But please, 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 please do not find us in real life. That would not be good. Please don't do it. No. Don't do it. Don't do it, or else I will send Pillow to attack you.
Pillow's actually very aggressive. Oh, see, yeah, like that. Yeah, now you guys know.
Now you get a taste of what Pillow is capable of. Anyway, listen, thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's been another great episode, and until we meet again, as always, that's Kyle, I'm Robbie, and we're signing off from the couch. Like I said, until next time. So, see you guys then.